Yo, what is up guys? Boy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So, Jai Opetaia knocks out Ellis Zorro in one round. Listen, this was predictable in regards to the outcome. We all expected Jai Opetaia to win this fight. And I think we expected him to win well, especially me. I expected him to win this fight comfortably, and he did exactly that. In fact, he did better than that. This is what you're supposed to be doing against this level of competition, laying them to waste. No pussyfooting around, tip-tap bullshit, get them out of there. This is what we want to see from a so-called world-class fighter, and I believe Jai Opetaia is exactly that. I said it in my last post-fight review for Jai Opetaia when he fought Jordan Thompson. I believe this man is the best cruiserweight in the world. I think he's got a lovely style to watch. He's very smooth. I like the in and out movement. Some would say there's a little too much bounce in his footwork. But he's making it work for himself right now. But yeah, the feet are good. The in and out movement, the timing, the range, the distance control, the power, the accuracy, the vision, the timing. Jai Opetaia is a really good fighter. Athletically gifted as well. He's quick. Jai Opetaia is a really, really good fighter. And not only that, he has that thing. I can't describe what that thing is, but you know the likes of Golovkin when Golovkin was coming up. Just that cold persona when he knocks a guy out. There's something about this guy I think is special. I think he's got a lot of ability. I really do. I think he is by far the best cruiserweight in the world right now. When I look at the cruiserweight division, I can't see who beats this man. Opetaia was previously the IBF champion, but he got stripped for whatever reason. Ludicrous decision, in my opinion. But regardless, he got stripped of the IBF title. I still believe he's the Ring Magazine champion at Cruiserweight. But regardless, you look at the other champions at Cruiserweight. Chris Smith. I think that fight would be ugly for Chris. We saw what, Marius Masternak was able to do to Chris Smith. And Smith bailed himself out with a weird stoppage. Jai Opetaia will piece up Chris Smith, will dissect him, beat him up, and brutally knock him out. It's not even a competitive fight. Gulamarian, decent fighter. I think he'll go a few rounds. Is it all that competitive? Not sure. And the WBC champion is Noel Givor. Again, I don't see Noel Givor giving Opetaia any trouble. I think he wrecks these guys. I think he completely and utterly wrecks these guys. Honestly, the best fight for Opetaia at Cruiserweight is a rematch with Briedis. To be honest, that's how I see it. Opetaia to me is head and shoulders above the Cruiserweight division right now. I think he's a special talent. Ellis Zorro, listen, he was on a hiding to nothing tonight. Again, why this fight was made, I've no idea. Ellis Zorro is a domestic level fighter in the UK. Not even won a British title, by the way. This was a mismatch, and Opetaia dealt with him as such. And that's what I like. You see these mismatches in boxing, and sometimes certain fighters will still coast and do fuck all. Even though they have so much more ability, they'll coast against these sort of guys. Not Opetaia, he starched him. It was a brutal knockout, by the way. Brutal knockout. And I actually felt Zorro acquitted himself okay in the first round. He was trying to hold centre ring with Opetaia. He was trying to get his jab going. He looked for a few shots here and there down the middle. Straight shots. Nothing really landed. A couple of jabs did. But what I felt immediately was Ellis Zorro right away was at 100%. Like, he realised what he had in front of him, and he was doing his best immediately. Whereas Opetaia was just starting. He was like in and out, bouncing in and out, probing with his lead hand. not really letting go of many shots, but seeing what was in front of him, kind of thing. And I think he realised pretty quickly Ellis Zorro wasn't really up to much. He started probing with his lead right hand. Obviously, Opetaia's a southpaw. Prodding, probing. He looked for a couple of looping left hands. And by the way, that's one thing I really like about Opetaia. His backhand, his left hand, he varies it so well. He can throw that shot very straight, or he can bend it around the side. He can go to the body with it as well. But he was prodding and probing. He finds a shot, beautiful curved overhand left, catches Zorro bang on the chin. Zorro drops backwards, his neck hits the back of the bottom rope. Pretty brutal knockdown. Zorro was down for 30 seconds or so, I want to say. Bad knockout, dominating win by Jay Opetaia, and he'll move on now. I'm not sure what the future holds for Jay Opetaia. I would like to see him pick up a couple of cruiserweight titles, maybe try and get back the IBF, maybe try and unify and go from there. But to be honest with you, I don't think anybody at cruiserweight fucks with him. I don't. I wouldn't be mad if this guy goes to heavyweight now. I think this guy gives heavyweights trouble. I'll say that now. That may be overhype. You may see that as overhype. I think this guy is good. I think he's good. But yeah, I like this guy a lot. I think he's got a good style. He's entertaining. But anyway, share your thoughts below. What did you think of this fight, and what do you think of Jay Opetaia? I think he's really fucking good. What about you guys? Share your thoughts below. Peace.